Hello, good morning and welcome back to the Fishlocker out on the boat. You might have seen in our previous videos when we've been hauling crab pots. Our very last video, titled the last crab pot haul of 2022, where I brought my fleet to shore. You might have seen from the videos, I usually work 3 fleets of 3 pots, so I work 9 pots in total. I brought 2 of those fleets ashore. The reason why I bring my pots ashore at this time of year is because the conditions are like you can see. Got them clouds and all this rain and swell and wind, and yeah, you just can't predict what the weather's going to do. Sometimes you can't get out to sea for 3, 4, maybe even 5 weeks. Your pots get smashed up. Yeah, that's why I cut my season short. Yeah. I did leave 1 fleet out at sea. What I've done is I've shot them, well, tight inside, tight inshore, more of sheltered areas, just because I love working pots and because I might get a bonus crab or a lobster over the winter. So the video you're about to see is several hauls of 1 fleet of pots over several weeks. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of weed on the ropes. That's what you get for shooting them in somewhere that's real sheltered and shallow. Well, that last one is absolutely stuffed. Get these ropes from beneath my feet. We'll tuck tight inside and we'll check what's in them. Right. I'll deal with that end pot first because it's got a dogfish in it. Tell you what, there's some weight in here. Excess bait, loads of seaweed. That's a nice edible crab. Oh, something else as well. That is a velvet swimming crab. That is a pregnant velvet swimming crab. You see all the eggs that they have underneath? That's why they have a larger pad, because that's where they hold their eggs. But yeah, that's a lovely sized edible crab. Happy with that. Velvet swimming crab. Female edible crab. Oh, another big cock crab, male edible crab. He's quite old. He's been in that shell a long time. You can see because he's covered in keelworms. He's big enough to take. He will be absolutely full of meat. He'll be absolutely packed with it. So there's 2 crabs, brilliant. One clawed female edible crab. Another female, slightly too small. And there is a bullhuss. You can see he's come from right in the reefs because he's real dark. This is a greater spotted cat shark. You can distinguish these and dogfish because dogfish don't have these big nasal flaps here. and the size of it. If you get anything over £3, it's a bullhuss, it's not a dogfish. Video him going. Little velvet. And an unhappy spider crab. Yeah, having these pots tight inshore just means that every single time when I come back in from a fishing trip, I can pull them up real quick because they're only in like 10 metres of water and stick some more bait in them. Now the bait that I'm using at the minute are scad, horse mackerel. There's loads of these around at the minute. We'll get the big one done. Get the heavy. Get the heavy one done now. Female spider crab. Another large female spider crab. And just a load of small edibles. That's dogfish bait. That's a bait. Well, actually, that's quite interesting. I'll talk to you about that in a second. But full of little edible crabs. Nothing in there is big enough to keep. She sounds really hollow. Yeah. This crab here is about to shed its shell. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but look. That one. See how hollow it sounds? Yeah, I was just going to say, all of them have only got one claw. This guy's got 2 on. Crabs and lobsters, depending on where you're from in the world, some people think they're delicious and they're like a delicacy, like I don't. And in other areas of the world, consider them to be like insects. Well, lobsters used to be called sea bugs, and they're the cleaners. They're like the cockroaches of the sea. They clean up everything that's... This dogfish, I caught this in a recent session, and I knocked it on the head and put it in the pots to use as bait. And its skin is incredibly tough. It's been in here a few days, and the crabs, the softest place for them to get through was the gills and the backside. Yeah. Eventually they'll manage to get through the skin. The skin is, well, that tough. Last but not least, we have a lobster. We have a stunning lobster. Yeah, a male, well over legal. So that's fantastic. I've managed to shoot them pots tight inshore. I mean, yeah, they've been there. I haven't properly fished them for like 2 weeks, but 2 crabs and a lobster, amazing. I'll get these ropes sorted out and get them shot back. Get 4 seasons in a day this time of year around here. Well, I got them. Yeah, I've shot them in a new place, and there's a lot of tide running here, and I'm here about half an hour early, so there's still a bit of tide running. So yeah, I had to start the boat, run the boat up towards them to help me pull them. Let's get these rocks. It's got all these ropes sorted. We'll have a look and see what's in these pots. Like I say, that was a new little spot I've just shot them onto. I've not put them here before, and it's really tight inshore. And as I suspected, because I was using quite fresh bait rather than the usual stinking salted stuff. I mean, this one has just got velvet swimming crabs and kelp inside. There's nothing in this. But that doesn't mean that the area where I had them is a bad area. Things don't crawl as much at this time of year. And also, it's only a small patch of ground. So there might only be a couple of big crabs and a big lobster living there. And then, once you catch them, something else will move in. Undersized edible, undersized female edible, and a load of velvets. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Oh, that there will show you perfectly. That is a female there, look, holding eggs. that is a male. And another little edible crab. Oh, can't seem to clear my throat this morning. Yeah, we're drifting at 2.2 knots. So no wonder hauling those pots up in that bit of tide was hard. Right, and this is the last one. Now this will show you the difference in the type of pots. By the catch rate. Oh, this one's got a bit of weight in it. Oh, that's quite interesting. That there is a Leach's spider crab. Just like a little spider, isn't it, look? You usually find these living in an anemone. Right, this is a different style of pot. This is a bucket entry, top entry pot. And you can see it is stuffed with bullhuss. This one is a male. You can see by those claspers there. Just where, put your head back in there. These here are claspers. The same as when you get them on rays. Well, rays are a species of shark. So this is a decent sized male bullhuss. I'll release those together. And this is another little male. Oh, there you go, look. Claspers again. Another bullhuss. And a collection of little crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So yeah, no keepers, but what can you expect? Can't win the lottery every day, can you? You can tell this, look at them teeth in there. Tell that apart from a dogfish because of those nasal flaps there. You ready? See you later. And the smaller one. Let's get these pots rebaited and shot back. Well, I got them. We have got quite a good haul in these pots. There's a lot to see in them. I'll deal with this one first because it's got a fish in it. Yeah, this pot, oh, there's a bit of weight in it. There's a bit of stuff in it, that's why. And this one, loads of velvet swimming crabs, but there is a very lively ballan wrasse. He's fortunate. All these edible crabs here, this is a female, there's a male. Show you one of each straight away. Yeah, look. The female has got a larger pad underneath, and the male is just more after it. Look, she's just been quite docile, protecting herself, and he just wants to get after it. Undersized, undersized, undersized. Another undersized male. Oh, there's a pregnant velvet swimming crab. See her carrying her eggs underneath there. More of them. Now you can eat these if you want to. An undersized female. Yeah. Another undersized one. This got stuck. This is why I was having so much trouble pulling it up. It got wedged on a piece of kelp. This one here has done very well. Oh, well, there's the bait. Stinking, stinking bait. Yeah, this has caught pretty much everything that you'd want to catch. I'll just drop them actually in there. This here is a three-bearded rockling. See the big beard there? It's got two other ones. There, look, those are its three beards. Yeah, everything that you could hope to catch around here, this has pretty much caught it. We have another pregnant velvet swimming crab. So we have velvet swimming crabs. We have brown edible crabs. This is Nacora puber. These are Cancerpagarus. And we have some little lobsters, Homerus camerus. All of them unfortunately are too small, the crabs and the lobsters. When you see one, this is a little female. When you see one of them and it's got a dot on its claw like that, there'll be one on the top, see? Someone has pinched it. Another lobster or a crab has pinched it. But yeah, lovely little lobster. She's got a deformity on one of her claws. More and more, and another little female lobster. She is just undersized. She's about 5 mil undersized. Another velvet and a female spider crab. So you've had every type. You've had velvet swimming crabs, edible crabs, spider crabs and lobsters. Oh, little Jeremy. She's lost that claw at some point and she's in the process of growing it back. See the difference in size? And the other one at the back. Come on, let go. Let go. Now this one, this boy, oh yes, easy big enough. This one would be more like 94, 95. Whoa, easy, easy tiger. There we are, a lovely lobster to take home. Brilliant. Let's get these pots rebaited and shot back. There we are. I hope you enjoyed joining me. I hope you found it interesting. All the very best. See you later.